A 9-year-old kid held up 5 fingers, saying he would give Grandpa $5 trillion. At first the uncles thought this was just the kid fooling around, but the kid kept saying seriously, as long as they support presidential candidate number 3, the money they get later will definitely be more than $5 trillion. The uncles stopped smiling, because Dad had just asked what they thought, but they didn't know whether to back number 1 or 2 and got kicked out of the room. Uncle was first to push back, saying candidate number 3 always had the weakest support, and could never win, but the kid shocked Grandpa with one line.
저라면 대선 자금은 노태우 쪽에 걸겠다고.
The kid also said, the 2 candidates will soon go after each other's weak spots. Sure enough, right after the kid left, TV reported the 2 candidates openly going at each other. All this was exactly what the kid expected. He knew everything from his past life memories. Grandpa called the kid into his room alone, and gave him a tough question. If he got it right, there would be a big reward. This problem really stumped the kid. For days he kept digging through materials. Finally, after finding the answer, he immediately called Grandpa, but Grandma told him Grandpa went overseas on business, and wouldn't be back until July 10th. The kid got nervous, because in his past life Grandpa died in a plane crash on July 10th. The kid quickly called police wanting them to cancel the flight, but whoever answered heard a kid's voice, figured it was a prank and just hung up. The kid got Grandpa's assistant's number, asking the assistant to pass along the warning to Grandpa, but the assistant lost the paper with the info. Scared of getting blamed for messing up, he actually covered up the kid's call completely. Next day, seeing the plane crash news, the whole family was devastated. The kid felt helpless for not changing history. Then Grandpa suddenly burst through the door. Everyone happily crowded around asking what happened. Grandpa had no time to explain, just gave the kid a meaningful look, and rushed upstairs. After all his kids gathered, he dropped major news. Invest way more money in semiconductors. Everyone was stunned. The group's semiconductor business had been bleeding money for years. Just days ago they discussed selling it dirt cheap. Nobody expected Dad to actually expand it instead. Turns out this was the answer the kid gave. Based on his past life memories, Shenyang Group would become a semiconductor powerhouse. And the note with this answer got accidentally stuck in a contract by the assistant. Grandpa on the plane happened to spot it. To keep Grandpa from getting suspicious, the kid also said the final sale deadline was today at 5 p.m. If he wanted to rush and buy it, he would have to catch a direct flight, so Grandpa made it home safe. But the kid's little scheme couldn't fool his sharp grandpa.